What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Legion on Zoom. I am Eternal. I am Chez.
Hey, I'm Eternal. Hello, everybody. I am Miguel. I don't know if
I'm Rod.
Yes.
Folks, we're back at it again, and shit. Even though we do have some things that we want to get to, I just want to say that I'm happy to be back on Disney Plus with another show. This whole thing with Marvel and the show thing is off to an amazing start. And shit. Okay, but we'll come back to that. But that was just, I had to say that because I was just excited about the show. It was so good.
Which we'll get to. Exactly. Listeners, wait at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into finally getting into Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But as always, usual, we're gonna go through the news
Exactly.
and give you the cutting news that you're dying to get.
And the big silver screen takes precedent, and we have a big drop for you guys. The Suicide Squad trailer just came out, and we're actually going to give you some really fresh reactions because we actually haven't seen it.
I saw it, but I'm down to jump into the Zoom tube once more for
do it.
humanity's sake.
Yes.
Facts. We appreciate the sacrifice because me and Miguel are just irresponsible jerks. So, all right, guys, we're going to hop in the Zoom tube. For all of you, the fans out there, we're still trying things out. Hopefully everything goes okay. We'll be right back. Oh, holy shit. We're back. Again, one day that's going to fail and we're going to be fucked. But until then, we saw another trailer and damn, just like I said in it, the beautifully, dangerous, tortured mind of James Gunn, some shit like that.
God damn.
That shit is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, and it's coming to HBO Max. HBO Max, we love you. We give you a shout out every chance we get.
Facts.
Sponsor us.
Fishing for those 3 lifetime memberships. That's all we want.
Yeah, that's all we want. Or invite us to some like virtual premiere of something. Or regardless, we review everything you put out, like anything. Come on. We fucking love HBO Max, and that's amazing. The trailer was fucking dope. I forgot that was gonna be an HBO Max, and actually, I'm surprised with how cool the fucking trailer was. Like, not complete. It's James Gunn, obviously, he's gonna be great, right? We're gonna enjoy it, but it looks like fun. Action-packed, it's gory as fuck with fucking King Shark doing his thing. It was brutal scenes, and obviously the big surprise, the reveal at the end of the trailer that Starro is in the movie. What? That's awesome.
Yeah.
And for the fans out there who don't know, we'll just do a little brief catch-up from what we do know. Starro is a throwback supervillain. Might have been the first bad guy ever faced by the Justice League, correct?
And I don't know if it's the first.
Yeah. I think like one of the iterations of the Justice League, or on more than one occasion, Starro's been like the first bad guy they face. I think even like the recent Justice League cartoon from a few years, well, not recent, from a few years back, that was on Cartoon Network. I think like the first episode was them fighting something like Starro, right? That it was like a plan and invading
Damn, I don't remember that.
Yeah, some shit like that. But anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It's this big creature. It's an alien. It was called, technically it's Starro the Conqueror.
Yeah.
And he has like amazing telepathic powers that can control, and then like breeds off into little bits of himself, I think, that then latch onto your face and then like very like body snatcher kind of thing, and then they're controlling you. I just Googled it, and so he is very, very fucking old school, because Starro first appeared in Brave and the Bold, number 28 in 1960.
Woo!
All right.
Deep cuts.
Facts. Deep gash.
Yo.
Yep. And they're going to have like a bunch of Suicide Squad members in this movie. And I think we had already known that Starro was going to be in it. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get like maybe two different Suicide Squads facing off, because, half of them are Starro'd up or whatever.
Oh, they were?
We're going to see a lot of people like, there are a lot of heads being blown up by Amanda Waller, and a lot of, I think, Suicide Squad members under, the Starro control.
I can see that. I can totally see that happening. And that'll be a good excuse for Amanda to just fucking kill.
That too, yeah.
Dude, I already see John Cena stealing every scene he's in.
Of course, no doubt. Well, him and Idris Elba, dude. 'Cause
Oh,
I think
yeah.
anytime they and also I think it's oh my god, it's gonna be too much because honestly, having Idris Elba, John Cena, and Margot Robbie on screen together, like it's because we know Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn is a fantastic casting, and anytime, even in the crappy Birds of Prey movie, all the scenes with her in it, I'm like, I'm loving it. I'm
I
like,
don't know if it was
you're Harley.
crappy.
I still haven't seen that shit.
I don't know if it was crappy. I mean, maybe I'll give Suicide Squad a crappy. The first one.
Damn! Wait.
Oh, really?
Wait.
No.
So you're saying that Birds of Prey is better than the first?
Yeah,
Suicide Squad?
for
Okay,
sure.
So I'll watch it then.
Is
I'll
there a
watch it. I'll
doubt
check it out.
about this?
I mean, I wouldn't know. I haven't seen it.
I don't know. I think I
Nah,
like
you
Suicide
wildin'.
Squad
Was
more.
a hot mess.
No,
That movie was a hot. I watched it. I tried to like it. You know how much, and it was connected to the Snyderverse. But either way, man, it was just like really chopped up. Released the air cut. But you know, it's interesting that I felt like they were trying to emulate the success of Guardians of the Galaxy with Suicide Squad, right? Initially, they had a Queen song in the trailer, Band of Misfits doing epic shit. And it's funny that they now have James Gunn coming in to do it for you. Like, you guys messed it up the first time. I'm the man for this job, right? You know, the
100%
gory comedy,
It's like it's like the same way shit like that. The all-powerful overlord Michael Bay is like the god of explosions. James Gunn is like the god of having groups of misfits do epic shit and make it work.
Yo,
Word.
and I'm also looking forward to seeing him cut loose a little bit more, right? Because obviously with Marvel, these Disney, he does an amazing job, but obviously it's still a little toned down, right? We're not getting a lot of gore because it's Marvel DC, right? And so it's for us to see here right now, straight up in the trailer, King Shark eats a person, and then the other splits a person in half.
It's rated R, right?
Yeah, it has to be. Like just that in and of itself is probably enough. And,
that shit is
just seeing those moments, right? It's like we would never see that in a Marvel Disney fucking film, so it's like good, let loose, my man.
Yeah, and I'm just glad that we're also just getting some more. What's his name? Michael Rooker. I miss that dude from The Walking Dead. I haven't seen that dude in a minute. Oh, and also of course he was Yondu. That dude is double dipping out here. Or maybe he's just following James Gunn. They're like working together. Who knows?
Both.
Yeah, but I have no idea who his character is. We read the name off in one of our past episodes that he's playing, but it looks epic and creepy, and he has really good aim.
Word.
Yeah, I think we've talked about it in the DC fandom episode for all you guys listeners out there, because that's when they showed the big reveal and showed us the making of the show, and then that's when we found out who's on it, and when we saw who a lot of these characters were, which we really didn't know who a lot of them are, and I still don't.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
And the dialogue also looks just like the banter. It looks like it's going to be amazing.
And actually, this lines up really nicely, too, because also just to bring it back, obviously, because this is all coming from comic books, right? From fucking comic books. I recently started reading the Tom Taylor, Bruno Redondo Suicide Squad run, which will then later, he just started his Nightwing run, which Rod posted a review of it up on our Instagram, which again, Instagram, follow us, Legion on Zoom. And his... Suicide Squad has been a big group across different ages, different writers. But Tom Taylor is a fantastic writer. He's written some amazing stuff like All New Wolverine and freaking now the Nightwing book, Deceased, Injustice, and his take of Suicide Squad is really, really good. So I would recommend, for those of you who don't know where to start, there's a big history of Suicide Squad. I recommend picking up Suicide Squad 1 from the Tom Taylor, Bruno Redondo run from like last year or something. It's not too old.
Shout out to Tom Taylor.
Yeah, I've never read a singular book by the Suicide Squad. I've just like encountered them on TV over time, and it's always been awesome. I've been familiar with Amanda Waller since, I forgot what I think it might have been in like
Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah, exactly. I think that was my first encounter with Amanda the Waller.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's appeared in some of the Batman animated ones. No, not the main one, but I think some of the, or I don't remember. But yeah, like
she even appeared in Batman Beyond, dude.
Word, I think I remember that.
Yeah, why she appeared in Batman Beyond?
When? Oh, wait, in the epilogue or something?
Yeah. I remember that.
In the epilogue.
Yeah. She was the one who told Terry that.
Yeah,
Wait, should we say this throwback ass spoiler alert?
Deep cut. Damn.
So for those of you who don't know out there, we digress a little bit, and we're not gonna put a spoiler because this shit is old as fuck. Terry McGinnis is a clone of Bruce Wayne, and Amanda Waller is the one that tells him. Damn, that shit is epic. One of the greatest moments in comic book dumb, in my opinion. But anyway.
Damn, that's awesome. That's fucking. I gotta now rewatch Batman Beyond to remember all of this, man. This is fucking dope.
Yeah, bro, it was an awesome series. But yeah, I'm so excited to see this movie. The action, the gore. I'm very excited to see these companies embrace the R rating in their movies, and I hope that the more money they make goes into greedy pockets. We get more R-rated movies. I'm with it.
Especially
Justice
DC
League,
stuff.
the Tarantino cut.
Speaking of Justice League, not the Tarantino cut, but the Snyder cut that we just recently enjoyed last week. I think I want to make a just connecting it with, we've talked about our drink of the weeks, right? And so today we have a very special drink of the week, which connects the way to the Zack Snyder thing in a second. Is like for today's drink of the week, I am enjoying a good old Heineken Zero.
Nice.
All right, freaking premium quality, zero alcohol. And this is also in honor for our boy Rod, who last week at the premiere of Zack Snyder's Justice League, our boy managed to accomplish 4 years sober.
That's right. And it was also the first day of spring and International Day of Happiness. So it was a quadruple attack of lovely.
Exactly.
I'm rewatching the Snyder Cut right now. And you know, it's funny. They actually had like a little version of a Starro. When Steppenwolf is interrogating the Atlantean, he throws like a device, like an alien metallic matrix creature on his face. And you know, kind of like it got on his face and it was kind of like shaped like a star.
Right. Oh yeah,
I'm guessing that was like Zack Snyder's little nod to Starros.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
But yeah, just speaking about that too, I'm curious about whether like the Suicide Squad movie, not that it matters, but I'm curious if it exists in any continuity or, you know, I don't think that's very important. I mean, Harley Quinn is there. At the very least, I think there's some continuity with her. She's the only one kind of carrying any connection to the movies. But
yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna claim the multiverse just to make things easier on themselves.
I don't know. I think they might be able to pull it off depending on the money and the reception of stuff, I guess, and depending also on the. I think they need to select a really good creative head to make sense of all of this, and then put it all together, because there is still a way to make it all be one universe, and you know, and like we've talked about, this Flashpoint could help, you know. Fix a few things, but we'll see what happens.
Yep. And Billy Crudup that played Barry Allen's father in Justice League, he got recasted recently. I think the guy that's gonna play Henry Allen, right? Barry Allen's father. I think that's gonna be the guy who was in Office Space. I think.
Word. Yeah, no, I think
true?
You're right. Yeah.
Okay.
I think you're right. And people go watch Office Space, is one of the greatest movies of all time. That shit is a film.
This is true, but I'm also like, why recast him? Why not just use the Dr. Manhattan guy? Come on.
My head, in my time, I was thinking, who gives a fuck? Like, that's a very minor role. Like,
Yo,
it's Barry Allen's dad.
You have.
What do you mean?
I agree completely.
Super minor character.
He's connected to his whole
no. Conceptually,
yeah,
not the character. It's not like it's fucking Jor-El and shit. You know what I mean? It's Barry Allen's dad.
I think they're equally important.
No. We're not saying the character should be removed. But like I think no, because I agree with Ches, because I've been seeing people complain. They're like, "Oh my god, how did you recast him? Like oh my god, he was perfect." Like, and some people seeing like that was one of the best moments in Zack Snyder's Justice League. I'm like, that was like a minute.
That was not one of the best moments.
Yes, it was. Like, stop hating.
Yo, he's a good actor. I liked him, but at this point, it's a fucking minor role. I'm sure he doesn't give a fuck. He's like, all right.
I would believe that, because I'm sure he probably was like like Michael Rooker is with James Gunn. He's like a Snyder guy. Billy Crudup. But anyway, I don't know. I got off on that tangent. But yeah, that's going to be streaming directly into your crib. And speaking of streaming directly into your homes, we got a release date for Black Widow. Finally, right? It's coming out on Disney Plus. Apparently, there's a premium we're going to have to pay.
ScarJo caved, man.
Yes,
She
we're
caved.
supposed. So the thing that Disney Plus is doing with the pay-per-views is that you like actually like old school video on demand pay-per-view kind of stuff, right? You have to pay $29.99 to be able to watch it when it premieres, right? Which is different from HBO Max because it's like we just pay for the service and then you get everything as it debuts.
Once again, HBO Max, you guys are legends.
Facts.
But
HBO Maximus.
I will say it's probably not a bad idea in terms of like the movie industry, no? Because honestly, it's going to premiere in both theater and at home like that. If it's like HBO Max, like I'm not going to go to the theater. I'm just going to watch it here. But if I have to then pay $30 to watch it here, then I'm like, how much am I paying when I'm going to the movies anyway, right? It's like about like what, $15 or something, or 12 to 15, depending on where you're going. Theaters are expensive everywhere, but New York City especially. So then I'm like, hey, then I think that's probably good for the industry. I don't know.
True that.
Listen, man, they should just release these movies in theaters, get the economy going, rev shit up.
Spread that COVID.
Exactly. All of
Increase
that.
the deaths.
Facts,
You're
variants,
Thanos.
COVID variants,
You're
all
basically
of that.
Thanos.
Listen, man, Darwin had a point. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but we got some good things to look forward to, right? We're gonna get Suicide Squad appearing. I think it's in August or September, right? And we got Black Widow appearing, coming out in July. We're finally gonna be able to fucking see it. And also now we got the big reveal that Titans season 3 will premiere July 15th on HBO Max.
And that's. I'm sorry, it's like a big motorcycle. All right, that's August 7th. August 6th, I'm sorry, for the Suicide Squad.
All right, good.
Oh,
damn.
yeah.
So we got July 9th, we got Black Widow. July 15th, we got Titan Season 3. And then we got Suicide Squad later on.
Fuck COVID. We're back in business.
Yes.
And I have to hurry up and catch up on Titans before season 3 drops.
Los Titanes.
Yes, word.
Yeah, no, exactly. And for that one, I have mixed feelings. I'm excited to have them come back, but we've said this at length before. We do recommend everybody out there watch Titans, both seasons, especially right now. You got probably some downtime to watch TV. Season 1, great season. Season 2, not really that good. Borderline bad. Like it gets there, But hopefully season 3, they're able to hear our show, our feedback, and they can make it a little bit better because there's potential there.
Yeah,
Bro, that was not convincing to watch the show. It's like we recommend that everyone watch it. Season 2 is fucking trash. But if you just hold on,
you get Red Hood and Tim Drake.
Facts. And Deathstroke.
And more Sir Jorah Wayne.
Wait,
Facts.
Deathstroke's coming back for season 3?
I don't know. I disagree to that. But
no. I was just saying that he's in season 2, which you deem trash, so it has to have some redeeming qualities.
The good qualities of season 2 are, one, the outfits always. The costumes are great, and the characters are great too. The story wasn't that dope, but yet we get Deathstroke. We get finally Dick Grayson Robin becoming Nightwing with an epic costume. Yeah. And also we have and Connor Kent Superboy. So dope. Word.
Yep, and Rose Wilson, aka Ravager. Ooh, yes. Although her helmet sucked, but the actress is really cool. I think she played the character really well.
It's basically a live action version of Young Justice.
Sort of,
yeah. Actually, yeah. So see that there we go. We sold it a little bit better. Hopefully you guys can watch it. But so that's some good things that are premiering. And now for things that aren't premiering just yet, they're still in development. We got big ass casting news.
Facts.
But one of the biggest that we've seen, we've been talking about the Black Adam, the Rock's Black Adam movie, right? For a while, we broke when they talked about the John Centineo, I think his name. He's going to play Atom Smasher. Aldous Hodge, I think his name is. He's going to play Hawkman. And it's
damn, bro, you remember this shit?
Yeah, I do, man. Yeah, I do.
Damn.
We're getting excited for that movie.
Because I'm very excited about the movie. And they just gave us the bombshell casting for Dr. Fate. GoldenEye himself, Pierce Brosnan.
Good Lord, man.
James
And then
Bond.
and then yo, like, what type of movie is this? We got fucking Hawkman, Dr. Fate, Black Adam, Atom Smasher. Like, basically, it's gonna be like a JSA movie. But yo, like the members and the people that they're casting, the fucking action sequences that we're gonna get are ridiculous. And of course, we just have to do a slight little breakdown for those of you who don't know. Dr. Fate is basically kind of like the Doctor Strange of the DC universe in a bit of a way. He's kind of like the guardian of the realm from a magical standpoint. He's not the nicest guy, but he essentially keeps shit together. He's a dude who is essentially in the possession of the helm of
Fate?
Naboo. Yeah, the Helm of
Yeah.
Fate. And inside the Helm of Fate, there exists an entire universe, which is the realm of a god, and yada yada yada, so on and so forth. But he's beholden to the lords of fate and order within the universe. So he's kind of like, I don't know which is the yin or the yang in like a cosmic balance type of deal, something along those lines. But yeah, he's a pretty epic fucking character aesthetically. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. And like you're saying, like it's like the Doctor Strange sort of, because it's like Constantine and Doctor Fate, I think together kind of makes sort of Doctor Strange,
Something
right?
like that, except that Constantine is a bit of a dick and kind of fucks things up.
And
from time to
cooler than
time.
any of the other two guys.
Oh
you
yeah,
guys
word, yeah,
mentioned.
that's true.
The fuck?
Constantine is pretty cool, yes. But exactly with Doctor
my
Fate,
guy.
it's a trip, right? Because it's always these two people kind of at once. Because it's Naboo. When you're wearing the helmet, you're kind of him, but you're also yourself, whoever's the wearer of the helmet, of the helm, whatever. And so it'll be interesting seeing Pierce Brosnan. How is he gonna play this role? But it's just beautiful fucking casting. Like I see it, I'm like, yes, he does command this epic wizardry sorcerer kind of vibe to him.
Also known as British as fuck.
Yo, you took the words out of my mouth. It had to be a British guy to be Dr. Fate.
Yeah, word. And he's gonna be like with like a turtleneck in the possession of like mad relics and shit.
Maybe a pipe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
word.
Definitely a pipe.
I'm just hoping we get a full on Black Adam versus Dr. Fate battle. Whoa. Good Lord, we're in for some special effects. Like, I'm so glad that movie's so far off so technology can catch up to their ideas.
Exactly. It'll be super fucking cool to see what this movie does, and we'll see how it's connecting to what's happening in the comic book universe. Because like we've talked about this a little bit in our chat, and for those people out there, like Black Adam is largely known as either like a villain or mostly an anti-hero kind of person.
Yeah.
Who's supposed to be like the opposite of Shazam, the first person who got the powers and then like wielded to do his own stuff, and then he got like punished for that or something. And so then and then apparently the movie is going to be battling the Justice Society, right? Which is Dr. Fate, Atom Smasher, Hawkman, and then the female character, which I don't remember what tornado or
Cyclone.
Cyclone, yeah, tornado. Same weathery thing. And so, but in the comic books, they've been slowly kind of making Black Adam maybe more of a good guy, less of an even anti-hero kind of thing. Because even right now, Brian Michael Bendis, we talked about him before, great writer, and I was talking about him 2 episodes ago with the event Leviathan. He's writing Justice League, and Black Adam is a member of Justice League. So I wonder how that's gonna inform the movie, if it does or doesn't. We'll have to see.
Marvel does that a lot too now, right? The movies are so huge that they're now shaping the comic books as opposed to the other way around. Yeah. And also, you mentioned Tom Taylor. He had a really good run involving Earth 2's JSA with Dr. Fate, a really cool iteration of Dr. Fate. So check that book out, Earth 2, Tom Taylor. He kicked ass on that book, but it does some cool exploration into the Dr. Fate character.
There's something a bit interesting that I've been wondering about this movie. So we've been getting all the epic castings. We know The Rock is gonna play Black Adam, but who's gonna play Teth Adam, who's the human version before he says the word and becomes The Rock? Because for the fans out there, if you remember the movie Shazam, Billy Batson becomes that massive dude that played by Zachary Levi. Mm-hmm. So who becomes The Rock? They haven't like how have they not cast that person yet?
It's because in the comic books he is him. Like he didn't transform into Black Adam. He just got the suit. But
wait, are you
but
sure? Because I've read that like he said the words once and he legit just never changed back.
yeah, so when he becomes Black Adam, he gets immortalized in that form, so he can never say Shazam like Billy Batson does. In the the DC animated showcase, Superman and Shazam versus Black Adam. Check that out. That's really cool. That's how they defeat him. Because if he goes back to his human form, he's aged thousands of years, and then he just dissipates into dust essentially. But
Wait,
yeah, that's how he's survived.
wait. But does that apply to Billy Batson too? So like essentially, if Billy Batson just never changes back, he can stay as just straight up Shazam. But then eventually, if he switches back, Billy Batson will die. Because it has to be the same concept. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because because it's not that he's encapsulated. Because from what I remember reading a long time ago, I forgot what book it was or something. It was just that once Teth Adam knew how to use the power, he just never changed back. Straight up, like just that's it. He's good. Like he said, "Fuck that. I'm just gonna be Black Adam."
Yeah, and like I mentioned before, a really good Black Adam miniseries also touches upon this, where he has limited Black Adam power, and he's on like a clock essentially of how much time he has left to exist, and he's on a mission to revive ISIS. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull. I'll throw this up on the screen too. I've mentioned this miniseries before. I really like it. It's centered on Black Adam, drawn by Doug Mank. Or Mankey, how you respond say his name. Beautiful artwork. I forget who the writer is, but definitely check that out. But yeah, I think that if he goes back to his human form, which I'm sure they're gonna explore in the movie, I don't know, his age might like accelerate and he'll catch up to the current time. But anyway, that's all just hocus pocus. I'm sure the movie's gonna be lit.
Now the real question is, if you could say a word and change into The Rock, would you change back to yourself?
Damn. Once you feel all that test going through your bloodstream, you're gonna be like, nah,
I'm good. I'm
winning. The Rock is winning every second of every day, I think.
Facts. Like he lives in a perpetual state of win.
Word.
The other day, actually, I think on Instagram, I didn't get to see the whole thing, but apparently on Instagram, it was something like, I guess he had a few drinks or something, and he went on Instagram live, and then he shared like the script for the Black Adam movie, but like the beginning or something, and it was like, I think it's still up on his account, like a little video, and I was like, you wonderful human being, like you're just awesome. You're just, and you could hear the joy in his voice. He's just having a good time.
Facts. And all this rejoicing in all things Rock just sent a shiver down my spine, because I realized that the cosmos requires balance. And just how he's Black Adam to Shazam, who is the anti-Rock? What man out there or woman is in a perpetual state of losing?
The anti-Rock.
The anti-Rock.
Fuck. No, let's move on, man.
No, let's not go that dark. No.
I think we're messing with powers that we don't comprehend. We shouldn't get summoned things. No.
Let's talk instead of things that are more joyous, like fucking Disney and Disney Plus. That just gives us good things. Let's never bring up anti-Rock again. Facts. And so, but finally, we'll get to discuss the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like after basically a week of us being like, oh damn, no more WandaVision on Fridays. Then we got fucking the Falcon and Winter Soldier, and we've seen 2 episodes so far. And it's about time for us we haven't talked about it, I think, at all.
Quick comment. Does episode 2 end with a bomb? Because I haven't finished it.
As in, well, okay. Now I have to ask a question to your question. Considering what kind of show it is, do you mean like a reveal or like an actual bomb?
Either.
Okay, it's a reveal. It's not an actual bomb.
I wouldn't say it's a huge reveal. Like, where did you leave off?
Yeah. I mean,
I left off where they go to that house.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Oh, the house?
Isaiah?
That's where you left off?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, wait, what?
Wait. We have to insert a spoiler alert here.
Okay,
Oh
true that.
Lord,
True
yes.
that.
We're back to spoiler alerts. Yeah.
You guys are fucking bugging. Okay, now talk amongst yourselves.
All right. Well, then let's just take it episode by episode, and when we go
All
into
right.
episode 2, maybe
Got
we
it.
won't mention it, or Rod can take his headphones off and then on or something.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I'm glad that you brought that Isaiah thing up because it kind of lends to, was it Miguel's theory about the Young Avengers?
Yeah.
I've been calling it. It's
I
happening.
thought about that. I'm like, oh shit, because that kid could be, what was the kid's name? Isaiah's grandson in the comics.
Don't remember. Well, Patriot.
Yeah, Patriot. I was gonna say Liberty Lad. What the fuck?
That sounds like a character, though.
Yeah, in fact, that does.
That
sound
has
like
to be
character.
that's like a spoof character.
Word.
It's Elijah Bradley, the son, the grandson of Isaiah. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's just start from the first episode.
Oh yeah, dude. Episode.
What's this show about? What did you guys think?
There is no Liberty Lad.
I know there isn't. So that means we own that. Hashtag
Yeah,
Liberty
trademark.
Lad. Trademark Liberty Lad. Fuck. Shit, that's better than Battlestar. Anyway, moving forward. Dude, so for the fans out there, it's essentially the entire show is just about the, I guess, budding relationship between Samuel Wilson, aka Sam Wilson, who's the Falcon, not the Black Falcon, and then the Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes, who is the, I guess, ex-BFF or kind of current BFF, former BFF / frenemy of Captain America. They have a weird relationship. It's layered like an onion. I don't know. But
No,
Falcon
they're BFFs. They were frenemies because he had his mind wiped. But no, come on. It's Bucky and Cap, bro.
Yeah, but what about Sam and Cap? See what I'm saying here?
Bucky's above that. Come on. They're
Yeah.
The bond that he has with Cap is not like what he has.
This is a love triangle between 3 men.
It is.
That we need to explore in layers. First off, I just want to say the first 2 episodes are better than all of WandaVision, in my opinion.
Jesus Christ.
I disagree.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, right. I was not expecting that.
We had word. I think we're gonna agree with me, man.
You were the
Nah,
resident
I'm
hater.
sorry.
Like, oh damn.
Nah, yo, this shit is an action movie.
I'm
We
the
got
resident hater.
No, for WandaVision, you were the resident hater. The resident hater.
Nah, he's a
Period.
resident hater. Fuck.
Nah.
Hashtag resident hater.
Bro, how many times were y'all like, oh, the Snyder cut? I don't know.
No.
It's gonna be, I don't know if it's gonna be good.
We have
Bro, it
like
could change your life.
It's like
No.
we were hoping for the best, but preparing for the absolute worst.
But why?
Why not?
I think he's gotta believe blindly.
Yeah, but if Batman has taught us anything, it's to always have contingencies.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Always have contingencies. And so then with this, before we go into comparison, because it's hard to compare, right? I think I really liked the first episode because I was just really surprised with what it was going to be like. And I'm actually, first of all, really surprised with 2 main things. One, the topic that they're addressing, like looking at some kind of really trauma, from both ends. Now they're dealing with both of them coming back from the blip, which I think kind of connects with WandaVision. It's another show about kind of trauma and mostly blown away by Winter Soldier, right? Like he's going to therapy and he's talking about the shit about right? He was Bucky, then he was tortured, mind wiped to become fucking a sleeper agent, right? To do horrible things. Then he snaps out of that. Then he's battling and then he dies, right? And then he disappears and now he's back and he fought. And then he's like, I've never had a moment to stop and rest, right? And it's shit, I felt that, I believe it. And it looks cool that they're really addressing that, no? And with Sam, also with that, and then apparently he can't get a loan, right? Because he was blipped out of existence for 5 years and Avengers don't pay.
And also part of the reason is that they try to squeeze in this because he's black. That try to throw some of that in there too.
No, and I do like that. They are, even in the second episode that came out today,
very tastefully done.
They're really starting to show some of these actual, and not exactly tastefully done, not in a very in your face, look, he's black, so this is what he goes through.
Yeah,
in a very real way of look, this is a very real experience and what's happening. And so all of that is happening right at the same time. And then with Sam deciding to give away the shield, and lo and behold, the government gives it to obviously a new quote unquote Captain America.
John Walker.
Exactly. We know him as U.S. agent in the comic books.
Which, by the way, I loved what they did with like the whole John Walker thing, because it's kind of like, so he takes off the mask, right? He's legit like an uglier version. He's like a Quasimodo-esque version of Steve Rogers. I'm like,
all right. In defense
Jesus.
of John Walker, any of us next to Chris Evans look like Quasimodo.
No, but yeah, fine, fair enough. But you know what I'm trying to say is, like, on paper they have all the same features.
And I am surprised that you are saying that, sir, because do you know who his father is, that actor?
Just as ugly as
Robert
him.
Redford.
No, dude. His the actor the father of this actor of John Walker, right? U.S. agent. He's one of the guys that you have gushed about before a lot. This actor's name is Wyatt Russell, son of.
Oh my God! Don't say it.
Kurt Russell.
Oh shit!
I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell.
I can see the Kurt Russell now.
No, I can't. I cannot.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw up that. Let me throw up Kurt Russell first.
Or a photo. I'm sure there's photos of them, like parent, dad and son.
Cool,
I would have meant if we had like a little picture of Kurt Russell just in every episode, just by the corner.
Another Marvel alum.
Yeah, but I'm like,
but
both Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn are fucking good-looking people.
Now we know how that now we know how he got casted as U.S. agent. But
damn,
yeah, just keeping it gully. Yeah,
what is that called,
bro?
Nepotism, right?
Yeah, come on, fucking like being. That's him getting cast as U.S. agent is on par with Prince Harry getting a job as an executive at a firm. See, it's the same shit, bro.
In a tech company, too. It's a tech company that right. That's some like top news for people out there right now.
We're same shit, yo.
Yeah, it happens.
Yep.
Fuck that. But
legacy,
still,
these epic families.
But however, I've never once said in this whole thing that he's done a bad job. I just see where they went with like the appearances, and that was a funny thing, at least to me. But I loved them as U.S. agent. Like, you see that there's something bubbling underneath. Like, his acting was on point, bro. Like, his pedigree is like his parents put him through the ringer. No. I never said he sucked. I never said he sucked. But come on,
here, everybody. He said he sucked.
No, you know they should have got that dude from Jessica Jones. Remember that dude that
the one who played the soldier guy?
Nuke? Was he?
That dude was that dude was epic,
was
bro.
He? I don't remember. That
was him. Yeah, that he took mad pills.
He was some deranged ex-military.
Yeah, that dude would have been epic.
No,
I feel like eventually.
No, he's huge in Captain America lore. He played Nuke, and I would love to see him come back and connecting it with Jessica Jones, because with this show that they're using Flag Smasher as the villain in a way, which is a so villain in the comic books. It'd be great to have Nuke instead of having him play as U.S. agent. Or just
have him appear. Exactly.
But however, like I really do appreciate his acting. I like I said, you can tell there's something underneath the surface bubbling. You can tell like he's holding back some shit. Like,
he's
you know
a psycho.
What I mean? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I'm not gonna front. The only thing is, like, they haven't alluded to him being a super soldier. Did they give him the serum? Because the way he throws that shield around is like, can you train to do that shit?
Yeah, no, I think so. Yeah, and I think they've been alluding at that too. Like, also in the comic books, like, cause they were, they've said before the shape of the thing is very aerodynamic and that kind of stuff, and so it is the throw. You can get good at it, and so it was really impressive in this episode how good he was with it, right, and fighting. But you could see, he took punches and he like fell and shit, so he's not a super soldier, right? Like the Flag Smasher people are super soldiers.
Oh yeah.
And Bucky, obviously, Winter Soldier is a super soldier himself.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys about that because I never got to read his tenure in the comics. Like, is he that powerful? Like, is he basically like an equal to Cap? Because that's how it seems in the book. Like, they're on par. He's like a Russian Captain America, bar none, like that, straight up.
Yeah. He is basically on par with Captain America. Only I guess Captain America just has naturally more skills, but
Because
yeah,
he's
they
Captain America.
exactly. None
Yeah.
of that Russian Hydra, whatever thing he went through. But yeah, it's basically on par in this second episode. For those of you that saw, because I think what you're referring to is like he jumped off a building, a fucking plane, and
Yeah,
like
word.
and landed on the ground and was alive. I'm like, that was a little bit too much. I didn't know he had it like that
Oh,
kind of super
the
strength.
Bucky thing.
Yeah,
Oh, I did not like that scene at all.
like that was a little bit like, wait, what?
Yeah, word. Like
Okay.
I was expecting him to do like, and I'm surprised they didn't do this because it seemed obvious. He uses the hand to like slide. I'm out here like just making the gesture. Guys, we're on YouTube. Go check us out. You can see me make a pole sliding gesture. No, so it's like I was expecting him to use the vibranium arm to grab the tree, like and do like burn like the hand down, you know what I mean? Or grab onto something. Not just straight up hit the ground like a boulder. That was some like invulnerability super like that's beyond super soldier status.
Did not like that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I was like, oh, that was weird.
Yeah, hopefully they curtail that shit. Like how I guess I don't know. Maybe they're trying to play around with like how powerful he is. They're trying to like gauge it, but Marvel, nah. Like they're exaggerated humans. They're not like invulnerable and shit. That was otherworldly.
Yeah, but I guess it's canon, so I guess now he is.
Nah, damn it.
It's like
But
taking a Hulk
exactly.
punch. I guess
Yeah,
he could survive a Hulk punch.
Yeah, word. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah,
exactly.
not a pummeling, but like a good like he
Yeah.
punched Thor in the first Avengers movie, like playing around.
Yeah, word.
Damn,
Yeah.
but he could survive one like that? No.
I'm sure because he hit the ground. Well, he from 200 feet.
Yeah,
we
bro.
could get super geeky and like do the calculations, but no.
That's some Mythbuster shit.
He got hit with the earth, essentially.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Basically, yeah.
And I do love the vibranium arm. I love seeing, and we mentioned this when we first saw the trailer a while back, that I love seeing how aerodynamic Falcon is. You know what I mean? Like, it's just great. I refuse to believe, though, that his special ops work couldn't save the family shrimping business. Like, bro, like, how much are your contracts paying you? Like, what the fuck? You're just out here doing mad epic globetrotting, non-Avenger associated private contracting, and you can't shave a shrimping business?
That's the part I don't know. Is he doing private contracts, or is he working for the government?
Well, I mean, because didn't he tell John Walker that he was like, "Hey, we're free agents" or some shit?
Right, you're
so
right.
he's like, "Yo, so how much are you charging?"
I know exactly, because then you should charge more, my man. Because like come on,
like that yo, okay, those two things, I get what they did, the shrimping business thing. They're from the South, it's part of the economy. That's what the people go through, trying to make things common ground, try to struggle in the bank. But then it's like, yo, do you forget what like this man does? There's no way that's like, no, that doesn't make any sense.
technically also thinking like the loan part I might get, because the thing for the loan they were saying, because you haven't had income for 5 years, and so that plays a role in between, thinking they can give you money.
Yeah,
but you're right. If he's doing these contracts as an individual entrepreneur kind of thing, right, and as a free agent, not working like as part of the government, right, but taking contracts from the government, he should be making a lot of money that doesn't need a loan. He could
exactly
pay cash for his
fuck straight up.
sister's the family business.
Yeah,
Anyway,
take away the U.S. military pays trash, as per Kevin Feige and his Marvel epic.
Bro, Feige stands up for everyone. Yo, Feige is the fucking activist of our generation, bro.
Also, one thing that kind of pulls me out of this show as well is like the feats that Falcon does. He gets one burnout and he's dead, right?
Ooh,
one burnout and he's dead. At least with Winter Soldier, with that stupid scene where he jumps out of the plane, and they stay established that he is somewhat invulnerable, somewhat. But the fact that, like, I mean, not that a helmet is gonna save Falcon, and not that he ever wore any like armor in the comics either. But still, I'm like, damn, he's going under trucks. Like, man, one bad, move.
Shit, bro.
He's a goner.
In the comics, he wore less than he's wearing now.
Word, it's just gains. He just wears gains.
Yeah, facts. In the comics, like he has like the sides cut out and shit. Like
Word. Showing the obliques.
Facts. But I think that, and has an actual Falcon. But
Right.
I think that's part of what they're trying to show is like, I think that the dynamic they're trying to establish is the Winter Soldier is now like this brawler type, even though he's actually more like an intellectual super assassin. But I guess you're trying to establish him as a just gun-ho brawler type, and him as he's like super cerebral, super tactile, you know what I mean? Well thought out, calculated, and that's why he can do these feats with so much like aerodynamic precision. Like I think that's what they're trying to establish.
Right, exactly. And we don't know exactly also how versatile the armor and the wings are, right? Because who knows exactly, like Rod is saying, like you're right. Like if he would have done the thing on going under the truck to grab Bucky. Well, and we saw it happen, right? He grabbed them and then they ended up crashing.
Yeah.
And like rolling, you know, he has armor, right? And we've seen him before use his wings to cover immediately, quickly bullets and stuff like that. So those wings to me feel like almost like a Dr. Octopus type of reaction.
Yeah, exactly. You know? Yeah.
Which is like like thinking, boom, boom, boom. He immediately moves them.
I'll take that.
Because even the relationship he has with, which I'd like with Red Wing in the show and in the movies that we saw, which is, it's not a real Falcon, which in the comic books, for those people out there, Falcon, Sam Wilson, also is like a meta-human kind of thing, and he can kind of commune with birds specifically, and then he has this one Red Wing, which is an actual Falcon who he can see through and like have this weird bond with. So in the movie,
yo, I didn't know that deep cuts. I didn't know that Sam Wilson had any of these abilities.
If you guys want an aesthetic reference, think of it like
The Crow.
I was gonna say those of you who have played Assassin's Creed recently, when you can see through the Falcon's eye, yeah, something similar.
Okay, yeah. So they're not doing that in the show, right, or in the movies, but they have Red Wing is like this computer robot bird. But that also has this kind of intuitive relationship with him that reacts to him, and you know, which is I think is cool. I hope they eventually explain. You know what? I don't care. They don't have to explain how that happens. I'll buy it and let's just run with it, and it's okay because I'm liking it.
I do want them to dig into how he got the wings in the MCU verse and how he's so able to use them. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm sure that's coming, right? Oh, I never even thought about it, but we got that like origin story with Wanda, so I'm sure they're gonna do it.
Yeah, because like his not power set, his tech is too specific to just ignore. It's too specialized. You know what I mean? Like like just the same way that only Tony Stark has his Iron Man suits, and he gave one to Rhodey or still whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? It's still his suit. It's like, how are you the only dude that has this completely like articulate set of wings? Like how isn't there like a whole squadron of you motherfuckers out there just flying around like falcons?
Yeah, I haven't watched The Winter Soldier in a long time, but
I don't
know if they cover any of this.
No, they don't.
But I guess that would be the primary tie-in movie to this one, right? Whereas it was Age of Ultron with WandaVision. This one is like The Winter Soldier is like a good precursor.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great point. Right. No, and then so bar that all aside, those technical things that hopefully some of that gets explained, all that. The other dope part of the show, right, is the action. It's just an action-packed show. I loved how much in the first episode we saw Batroc again, who's the famous MMA fighter, right? What was his name?
George St. Pierre.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was him. Okay. I'm like, wait, I know that too. Like, I know that dude from the Octagon, but what's his name? Like I couldn't just fucking peg it, but yeah, shout out to George St. Pierre.
But what I wanted to say about with the action scenes, though, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this is the first time that with Marvel, Disney, they get violent and people are getting killed. Like people died in the first episode, like legit. When he's fighting them in the helicopters, he's like legit kicking them off the helicopter, throwing them off, banging them against cliffs, and then they fall. You know, and we never saw that really people dying like that too much in the movies, you know, like maybe there's a little collateral damage here and there, but this is straight up Falcon killed them, you know, like he murdered them, like they didn't care. Well, self-defense, you know, it wouldn't, in a way, but you know what we're saying. It's like, damn. Good job.
Then straight up, you had U.S. agent just pull out the strap on top of the truck.
Yeah, he had a burner stash.
I was like, oh, U.S. agent, let's go.
Yeah, and Steve had a burner too. I wonder what the
in the
rules
flashbacks, though, he had it in the flashback. Like he had a piece on him where he was in war, like on the field. Like John Walker just carries a gun.
I want to know if Captain America can legally shoot someone in any state. If anybody knows the answer to this, let us know. Can Cap just, for lack of a better term, cap somebody? And
I was gonna say, can
Cap repercussions?
Can Cap just pop a cap?
Probably not, because he is white too. I'm sure that's
No,
gonna
no,
come
no,
into
no.
play.
And let's not ignore the epic, unnecessarily sultry voice of the dude that plays Battlestar. Whatever the fuck his name is.
Sultry.
Yeah, like every time he speaks, I'm like, guy, like you seem out of place here. Like the fuck, like you're like too. Like, I don't know. There was something about the dude that it
I
was
feel
just.
like that's mad specific to you.
I
didn't
think so.
get
I
any
didn't
of
notice any of this. What are you talking about?
But it's cool that like I really like
He was
that,
epic. He was epic.
that
He was
he had a
epic.
Bucky. I like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like
One of the cool things of the episode.
I actually
I
need
have a
to,
feeling.
I need to look into the lore because I'm like, I don't know the original when U.S. Agent became Captain America for the first time. Did he have his own Bucky? I actually
Yeah, I don't
think
remember.
so.
Did he? I don't remember.
I'm gonna throw up this
dude.
iconic cover.
Yes.
I think this is John Walker, and this is the Black Bucky right here.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm calling it now. Battlestar's gonna die. Calling it now.
At the hand of John Walker.
Damn!
Then he's gonna pop a cap in.
You imagine? You imagine? Oh, dude, we'd be scions at that point.
Oh, I actually didn't even know that. Actually, this is all news to me. I just
Oh,
Googled-
since this Sam was Bucky. Sorry, go ahead. Go
maybe.
ahead.
No, but Battlestar is an actual character in the comic books, and he was
shit.
actually Bucky before. He was known as Bucky as one of his aliases. So, oh shit, this is this person.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's so cool.
Look at them putting shit together. Yo, and I love the fact that both universes are making people dig and learn. You know, like shit like Suicide Squad. You have to look up who the fuck Polka Dot Man is. You know what I mean? And fucking Falcon and the Winter Soldier. You have to look up who the fuck Battlestar is. People act, yo, I am so happy that they learned that the first super soldier was black. I'm like, yo, if Disney fucking leaves that shit out conveniently, but it's like, nah, front and center, old ass man. I don't know why he aged so quickly. That's a little weird. But was
What
still
do you mean quickly? Because he wasn't frozen. He
but-
lived his life. He honestly think of it. It's fucking 20. No, it's not 2021 in their universe, right? It's like it's 5 years in the future. It's like 2026.
But Bucky wasn't frozen either, though.
No, he was.
Oh no, yeah. In between hits, they kept him on ice. Yeah, no, you're right.
So
Oh
he's
shit.
been alive since the freaking 30s or whatever.
Oh
until
yeah,
he got the
actually,
super soldier.
and then you see his body looks mad virile for. Oh yeah, you know what? Never mind.
Is that a spoiler? Did he take his shirt off?
No. But you could tell under the shirt, he looks jacked.
You
Yo.
didn't see. You didn't get the scene when they walked into the house and they see him.
Yeah,
And he
it
throws
did
the
look.
thing to the wall.
No, but
but they zoom
feel
out.
free to spoil.
That they zoom out on him, and like the first thing you notice, like that's a robust ass old man. Like,
And we got to double check that this is in fact an old man, because it looked at first glance like it was a CGI old man, like it's just an actor.
I was thinking more prosthetics than CGI.
Either one of those two.
No, and the actor, I've seen him before.
Is he a legit old guy?
He's oldish. Yeah, his name is Carl Lumbly. He's 69 years old.
Okay.
A legit old guy to play him.
An old guy. I thought it would have made sense to put a young guy for the flashbacks and then make him old, or just do the.
This
They
makes me
might
wonder.
do both. You know, they might still do both.
I wonder if the MCU Nick Fury is also a super soldier. Because for the fans out there, he's actually a type of super soldier. He doesn't have the super soldier serum per se.
Infinity formula.
Yeah, he has the Infinity formula. Which
you enlightened us on this too.
No, yeah, but just in case people forgot. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if they've like maybe he's not, or maybe he is. You know what I mean? They've never really touched on that.
But
And apparently he is a Skrull masquerading as Nick Fury, and
exactly, and he's in space and shit. I don't fucking know, but it's like he has to know who Isaiah is, though. Like, even though Bucky didn't mention it, there's no way that Nick Fury doesn't know about Isaiah.
100%, Nick Fury.
They show him with the outfit or like a flashback scene or anything.
No,
I wish maybe later on. Who knows?
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be one of those things where like, fine, they showed him real quick, and then he comes back full circle like 5 episodes later, type shit.
They'll be scratching the surface with this, right? Because obviously, because the whole thing is for this is like we got this Flag Smasher group, which in the comic books, it's Flag Smasher is a one character who I learned about him most because he I think he fought Deadpool in the Gary Dugan run, which is a hilarious run, and Flag Smasher was stupid, but he was there and he had his own little, not Hydra, but something like that. But so it seems that in the show, instead of having it be one person, it's like this group of people are the idea of Flag Smasher, but they're super soldiers, right? And so now they're trying to find out how the fuck did they get the super soldier serum. And so that's why they go to Isaiah, I guess to try to ask him to see what's happened. And that's when we find out that Isaiah has been experimented on before. So maybe who knows what the hell happened with his blood to then maybe, use it as a serum for other people. And so we'll see what happens, and then with the ending of the show, they're going to go talk to somebody else, which we won't say who, until Rod sees it.
And shout out to Marvel for being like really relevant with like political extremism and radical groups that can actually do things like storm the Capitol and other things like this. Like I like that it's you can look at this show like with that lens as well.
Yo, this isn't really a spoiler but it happens after that scene where you left off, Rob. But I also really loved that when they leave the house and they're in Baltimore, right? And which Baltimore notoriously known for the cops and that kind of stuff. Which is cops are bad everywhere pretty much. But the problem is that Falcon, Sam Wilson. Yes, they are.
Go ahead.
Defund the police. Yeah, all right. So anyway, when Sam Wilson is fighting with Bucky, not fighting, they're just having a discussion, an argument. Cops stop and they start interrogating Sam, and they're like, "Sir," and like they're both like, "Are you kidding me?" And like Sam's like, stop, telling Bucky like to relax, and because he's getting upset himself, and like Bucky's like, do you not know who this is?
No, wait, but the best part was that they threw it in there very subtly, but so brazen, was the cops asked Bucky, "Sir, is this man bothering you?" Referring to Sam. I was like, that was so slick, but so well put. Like, damn.
Wonderful.
Good on you, Disney Message.
But anyway.
Shout out to the Wayans brothers.
Word.
I'm liking the show. Ches, you hate WandaVision now. Why?
What?
I'm gonna go ahead and just say I don't only hate WandaVision because of the Winter Soldier. I abhor WandaVision.
Damn. Come on.
I hate everyone involved in that project now because of the Winter Soldier and the Falcon. No, I'm just kidding. But that shit was epic, but it was just like toward the end, it was like, oh boom. This shit is like, for me, it's like a 9 off the bat. Like, fuck. The only reason why it doesn't have a 10 is because, it's like...
The Winter Soldier jumping off the plane shit.
Yeah, that, and there's also a possibility that, who knows, it could take a left turn still, but, I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Fuck, man, this shit is good. But, yeah, it doesn't get a 10 because I think they exaggerated Bucky's powers right there, right at the point. But this shit is, badass off the get. Like, damn.
I'm going to give it a hard meh.
Oh,
so far, I'm not sold.
Really?
Not sold. Not sold.
I'm not sold on you.
Explain.
I started episode 2, and I'm like, I could get up and do something else.
What the fuck, man?
But isn't that how you felt for WandaVision?
Yeah.
Too?
Yeah. So this is what a 6-episode miniseries.
Yeah.
So by next episode, I mean, I just saw the Snyder cut. The bar is
I was just about to say that. Rod's going through a post-Snyder crisis now.
Maybe I was expecting just tonally a bit more Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Damn, but I think it's gonna. I think
like
it's
hard
building,
espionage.
But I think it's building to that though. It's
like Nicolas Cage, Sean Connery.
I think it's getting there.
No, but they're building to that.
Exactly. They have to set the pieces in. Like,
all right.
Yeah, because at first they're trying to set up all right, where are our characters? They just got blipped back into reality, right? Like, where are they? How are they doing? What's going on? How's life after all of that? And then they're setting up this whole intrigue of wait, who are the flag smashers? Where's the the super serum coming from?
Exactly,
and all that kind of stuff.
Bro, already in fucking episode 2, we got one of the best action sequences I've seen in almost the whole MCU.
The truck shit?
Yeah, that shit was lit.
That was cool.
Yeah, that shit was good.
It's a Resident Evil.
Bro, I saw that scene.
I said the MCU. And knowing how big the Matrix was, Money Bet using those trucks was paying a bit of homage to that.
Not facts. I'm just doing that just to be a jerk.
And that's why you're the resident hater.
It wasn't one of the biggest of the MCUs because honestly, I think Winter Soldier and Civil War had some epic ass.
No, I said one of the best. I never said the best. I said one of the best. I did not say. Yo, I want this shit rewound.
Winter Soldier's the best thing that ever existed.
It's the best thing to have ever thinged.
To be.
Damn.
Well, I'm
Shit.
loving it. I'm enjoying the show. I'm looking forward for next week's episode.
Fuck. Me too. Hashtag Black Falcon. like, yo, that part, fucking, I lolled because. So, are you like the black kid?
That was a good scene.
Shit, man.
Imagine if in the credits that's it, he's the black kid.
You know what? I'm gonna
Maybe.
go back and check that shit.
Black kid.
Shit, man. Yeah, dude. I can't fucking wait to episode 3. Who knows? I'm secretly maybe.
I bet you can wait.
MCU. I can't wait. I'm gonna write a strongly worded email to Feige
Damn.
that he'll never read that shit. All right, friends. On that note, I have to go catch up on Smallville, which we'll be touching on again soon. Episode 4 is out. I'm gonna go see that shit.
Smallville.
You're rewatching Smallville?
No, Smallville.
Yeah,
From the
no.
beginning? You're in episode...
Superman.
Yo, all right, so
Ready for a
fans,
treatment.
Rod is rewatching
No.
Lewis and Clark for that. Chess is rewatching Smallville. I'm the only one watching Superman and Lewis, right?
Yo, we're gonna do a whole episode where we cover the dynamics of Superman and Lois throughout the multiverse live action.
Word.
Whoa.
Straight sitcoms. I'm just
Straight.
kidding. That'd be horrible. All right, friends.
Okay.
All right, bros. I love you guys. Always an honor. Always a pleasure. We will catch you guys next time. I cried from laughing. Go accomplished. This is Trez.
Guys,
Deuces.
Miguel, peace.
Peace out.
Bye.